Wow. Okay.
Now,
163 million views. Wow. Druski does Erica
Get
Kirk.
on your feet, boy!
yeah.
Which,
So
yeah.
my initial take on this. Okay, so I watched a little bit of the reaction to it, a little bit of the comments surrounding it. I will say this: do I think it's? Am I offended by it? I'm not offended by it. Do I personally think it's like just a look? I'm a conservative guy. I'm just gonna put that out there. I'm white, obviously, so it's like okay, is it directed at my kind of demographic to kind of annoy me? Is that the purpose? Yes. Am I going to give him that satisfaction? No, because at the end of the day, he's just a stupid creator who's making stuff that he thinks is funny, and he's just trying to do controversial stuff to stay relevant. I know what this is. I'm not going to feed into it by getting butthurt. It's just comedy. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Man. I mean, I thought it was kind of funny. I mean, I don't, he's allowed to do it. I guess that's the controversy there. Ashley says he's allowed to do it because he's black. Whereas if a white person did this for a black person, they wouldn't be allowed to. So there's the double standard. Sure, I guess, but right.
But here's the thing though. Like you can say there's a double standard, and to a certain extent, you might be right. But I think right now, as we sit here in 2026, I think somebody could do it the other way. I don't think that. Look, there would be outrage, but there's outrage over this, and he's still alive. Like, what does canceling even mean anymore?
What's the outrage? Check out the comments. What are people saying about this? What's the temperature on this thing?
Grok, who is this? LOL. Blacks use the Bible as a prop for comedy skits now. Mocking the Bible. Look, I'm not a super religious person. I do 100% believe in God. LOL, blacks use the Bible as a prop for comedy skits now. I guess it makes sense for something whose kind is doomed to hell. Wow. Okay.
Holy cow.
Deuteronomy, no one born of a forbidden marriage nor any of their descendants may enter the assembly of the Lord. See, this is like virtue signaling shit that I don't care for. What are people saying? Imagine being a fat piece of shit mocking a widow whose husband was gunned down in cold blood. Go fuck yourself, you little fucking retard. This fat fuck has zero room to talk. But see, here's the thing. Now do Jews. This is not funny at all. Further proof that the left cannot meme or make jokes and that they are low IQ, bitter clowns. But it's, dude, see,
I don't really think, I think they're taking it kind of like to the next level. I didn't think it was too distasteful. You know what I mean? I didn't think it was like, I think he's just a freaking like one of these content creators, like you're saying. Just I don't know. I thought it was kind of funny. How you doing, Joe?
I mean, look, there were a few moments where I laughed. I'm not faking that. But here's the thing: we gotta stop. We gotta stop with the getting outraged over everything. Look, we always talk about how this is America. We have freedom of speech, and that does include the ability for us to say that we hate something too. So it kind of goes both ways. But look, if you don't like it, then just move on. He's getting the reaction. The reason he did it is because of the way you guys react. Because in today's attention economy, the most important thing is getting people to click on your shit and leave comments. Okay, and that's exactly what he got out of it. So when everybody rushes to the internet to tell him how big of a piece of shit he is, you literally gave him exactly what he's looking for.
Yeah. Joe Ilias says, imagine the outrage of a white guy, blackface, and mocked Michelle Obama for having a dick. That would go over real well, Joe says. Yeah.
I mean, there's truth to that as well, man. Look, I think like I said earlier, I think here in 2026, I do think that we can get away with more than what we realize. I mean, look, everyone keeps saying that he can get away with this, but a white person can't. But there's outrage. Everybody's pissed. I mean, a lot of people are pissed, but he's still alive. I mean, he's not fucking dead. I mean, well, what does it mean to cancel somebody right now? I mean, what does that actually mean? Like, people are mad. Okay. I mean, he still did it. It's still got 150 some, million views on this platform. Now, I will say this. It would be interesting, though, I think if you were white and you did what he did, you could put that on Twitter and it would probably be fine and get a lot of views. You'll get the hate, but they won't take it down. It would be interesting to see if they put that same content on TikTok or put that same content on YouTube, if the platform themselves would remove it versus not removing what he did, because that is an actual double standard that would not be okay.
Yeah, GI here says people are just taking out their anger over the memes from before. Remember the normal people grieving versus Erica Kirk grieving memes? Yeah, those were funny as fuck. Those are awesome. But yeah, so like, it's like it was fine then, but it's not okay now. And that's what he's banking off of. He's doing the crazy eyes. Like there's some weird shit surrounding that whole Erica Kirk thing. And it's like, we're now ignoring that just to shit on him. And now we're defending her. And it's just like, oh my God, man.
And dude, that's actually kind of a good point too. You know, there were people that were really upset and calling out Erica Kirk for, you know, whenever Charlie died and they had that. By the way, everyone kept saying the big show was the funeral. It wasn't. That was a what do you call it? A celebration of life with all the fireworks, you know, and everybody was saying how cringy that was. Mm-hmm. They actually did have an actual funeral where it wasn't all bombastic like that, to be fair. But during that, it was a little weird, man. You know, like if my wife died, it would be crazy a week or two later to be having some like big spectacle of it. I don't know. That was kind of weird. And she did have the big eyes. He's just doing like a caricature of who she is. And by the way, all the people that are mad at him for doing this, those same people were saying how weird she looked and how weird she was acting. This is coming from the right. All the people on the right were upset saying, your husband just died. Why are you out here, acting like this is bizarre behavior. And now you have somebody making fun of that, and all of a sudden now they're pissed at that he's making fun of the thing that they were talking about before a couple months ago. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. Joe Ilias says, let's not forget Druski and his participation of Diddy parties.
Yeah, well, we actually, it's funny you mentioned that.
Yeah.
Because that's where we're going to next. Druski was actually accused of sexual assault allegedly in Minecraft and rape in Minecraft in connection to Diddy parties. Not only is Druski a POS for mocking Erica Kirk, it appears he's a filthy alleged rapist with P. Diddy. Why am I not shocked? It says Druski docs challenge accuser's claim of sexual assault at Diddy party. The comedian was still an unknown in financial straits when the alleged incident took place, 2018. Druski immediately shot down the accusations that he was involved in the kidnapping and rape that allegedly took place at a party who also attended by Sean Diddy Combs in 2018. I don't know, bro.
So accused. This didn't go to. Here's the thing. I mean, I you know how I feel about this Hollywood circle, man. You know what I mean? They've all got their fingers in different pies and all that shit. I mean, you kind of need evidence to say that it is what it is, and you kind of need that to go through the courts to say it is what it is. If it's just an accusation or a Twitter headline, I don't know. I'm not defending him because I don't know him, and I don't think I would like him. But that's just how it is. That's just how
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just common sense, right? I mean, with all this stuff is put out there. I mean, it was put out there yesterday, the same day that his video came out, or the next day. It's just a way to smear somebody. Look, if it never went to court and if it was all just alleged and nothing came of it, it is, to me, it's like, okay, what are we doing? Because to your point, you have to have proof. We can't live in a society where we drag people over the coals with no proof, especially, when did this supposedly happen? I mean, this is supposed to happen 8 years ago. So, and he's not in jail. Nothing happened. So, I mean, how long do you keep digging up the same thing over and over and over?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, totally. What's the dress thing? Oh my God. What is this?
This is the video I want to see made. Here's the video I want to see made. Here we go.
You are being a role model for dealing with a child that's transgender.
Absolutely.
And that's, that warms my heart, particularly as a black man.
But dude, we're almost proving our point from a few minutes ago. If we can see, look at it, they're laughing already. If we can laugh at that, then we can't go screaming to the internet and screaming outrage when we laugh the other way. It has to.
Yeah.
We all have to be able to take a joke at the end of the day.
I agree. Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yeah. So
And if it's parody, like, I mean, that's what the way that it was framed, the Druski thing was parody and not satire, but it was a parody. It was like white chicks. You know what I mean? Like as Frag said, white chicks 2.0. You know,
Right.
but I would like to be able to see the flip side of this, and why not? Like if you're, you know what I mean? Everybody should be able to roast each other. You know,
Yeah.
just
No,
so
I agree, man.
The X and the whole social media culture is so charged right now.
Right.
Every single thing, even down to video games. You say you don't like a video game, you get hate for it, and they say you never play video games. Blah, 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 blah. You don't know. You know what I mean? You say you don't like Crimson Desert, people hate you. You say you don't like Marathon, well then you're based. But I would want someone to defend me if I were accused of something without proof. So I would try to make a point to stand up for people when they're accused without evidence. Yes, exactly, Cyberval. That's what I thought too. That's what I think too.
You know,
that said, I'd still suspecting, it's probably all true, but I wouldn't go out and try to prove it if I don't have evidence or push it.
Yeah. Right, I think the moral of this story is, I think my perspective is like, I don't have to think it's that great of a thing. I can think it's kind of, do I like being white Christian stuff being made fun of? No, I don't. Like, just to be fair, but stop crying about it. Like, we all have to be able to make fun of everything. Nobody's off the table. I think people just need to stop being pussies. Because here's the real problem. We live in this culture of attention is a commodity, and getting clicks is a commodity. So you're letting people that understand the game and what's actually monetizable, you're letting the people that are trying to monetize your anger, you're letting them monetize your anger. So you're letting them live in your head rent fucking free. And at some point, you just got to stop being a pussy. Don't engage with it and move on if you don't like it. Period. I mean, it's end of the story.
Yeah. Wow.
That's it.
That's wild, man. It's pretty wild, actually, because like if that would have come out, 6, 7, 8 years ago, people wouldn't have been that. Like, when was White Chicks, man? Nobody was upset about White Chicks when that movie came out.
Right.
Nobody.
Dude, I want to make a movie called Black Chicks.
And it's white guys being black chicks. That would be funny as hell. You know what? And that would probably do well today. I bet you could. I bet you could do that today.
Hell no. That ain't my job. Oh, hell no. Get your ass.
What was I saying to you? You don't treat me right. Oh, hell no. That was so good, man.
Hell no. I don't know what else they say besides, oh, hell no.
Hell no. The thing is, he wasn't making fun of Christianity. He was making fun of the dumb bitches who think they're better than everyone else because they walk around holding a Bible instead of the Christians. Well, I think he was just doing a parody of Erica Kirk in these viral moments and basing a meme off of a meme off of a meme. Like, he's just, we all thought the Erica Kirk shit was with the eyeballs was weird. We all thought that was fucking weird. We all thought there was some weird shit about her and the way she was responding to some of this stuff.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm not accusing anybody of anything, but we just thought there's some just strange things. I've never been through what she went through. I don't know what I'd respond to, but we did notice some odd things, and that's fair to take into account.
Yeah, and to your point, I don't think he's making fun of Christians in general. I think he was just making fun of the people who virtue signal as a Christian while they're acting like a fucking weirdo about their husband's death. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little more specific than just punching down at Christians, which, by the way, does happen. I think, Christians are an easy punching bag these days, which I don't care for, but he's just a stupid comedian, bro, that's trying to stay relevant. It's not that deep.
So we're being commissioned here to make black chicks and get Rumble to fund it. Dude, Golden Years original. Make a trailer and ask Rumble for funding.
Okay, first of all, don't ever say Golden Years original again, because now you put that out there, someone else will steal it. That's officially copyrighted, and we got to start doing Golden Years original things.
Yeah, I know a guy who dated a black chick once, and she stole his car. So now every time I think of a black chick, I think, oh God, keep an eye on your car keys, Cyberval says. Racist.
Dude,
wow,
how awesome
I didn't know
would
you
it
were
be,
like that.
how awesome would it be if we use the power of the internet and AI and green screens to create Golden Years original, like, short films, 5 to 10 minutes long?
That'd be great. Black chicks.
Yeah.
These white guys are going to have to infiltrate. What do black...
hell no!
Shaniqua Boquiqua Nanagani. Well, I don't know how black girls talk.
And
Bonnie Gonnie.
I'll be the black dude. Yo, girl, what's your name is? Shaniqua, Tequila, Tacoma, Sonoma, Sharoma. Dude, okay, black people. Okay, can we just have a serious conversation here? Can y'all cut it out with the names?
Cut it out, like seriously. Whatever happened to Kevin? Oh, Kevin Hart. Okay, they still name black people Kevin. Kevin. Okay, but whatever happened to Michael? Okay, Michael Jordan. Okay, well, I guess they ran out of names and they had to start inventing them. Holy smokes! Wow, gang. Okay, so what do we got next? Still, what's going on? I mean, that's how I feel about that whole thing. I don't really. I don't really
care. Okay, let's move on.
There's not a lot I actually care about, so that's why this podcast is super hard for me. Like, what I mean by that is you know, but it's fun to talk about this stuff because I don't normally do this. There's Druski when he did Whiteface.
Yeah. Hey, so here's another. I wasn't expecting to show this, but this is another Druski video. This is a little bit older. When this was from? This is from like a year ago, 6 months ago or so. He did another Whiteface as a like a NASCAR fan. Let's go. He's even got the tan lines.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's a good makeup team.
Here's the love. Here's the honor. If you can't come in her, come on her.
That's not a bad impression. It's a good impression. I think it's fun. Bruce Springsteen.
He's never felt so happy and alive in his life. I know it feels real good to finally let loose and just like be likable, you know?
Hey, Suanna.
Oh no.
Suanna.
Oh no.
Hey, come up. You need to listen to your nana. Go ahead, baby.
Oh
Go
my
ahead,
gosh.
baby.
Are you kidding me?
Girl, you crazy now.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Hey, me ma. How you doing, baby? How you doing, baby?
This is wild, dude.
Yeah.
I've never actually watched the whole thing. I've seen like the
Same.
first 5 seconds.
Yeah, same.
Hey, you lost, boy?
Dude, that is so fucking good. Oh my
Holy
gosh.
shit.
You lost, boy?
Hey, you lost, boy?
Oh my god.
NASCAR race. You going to NASCAR? A little bit.
Oh my lord.
90% of these people are in on the joke. Kat says. I think it'd be easier to capture that live, and then you know what I mean. Otherwise, you got to commission all those actors, or like you got to pay them. You gotta go through, and then something that's like scripted also looks scripted. You know, those have sort of like they feel real, man. I think it's easier for him to go out there and do that. I think the Erica Kirk ones where he's in the yoga class are obviously like, hey guys, can we film in your yoga class? But that one where he's at the NASCAR rally, those are. I think that's about that's it right there. Like that looks fucking, because he's also really convincing too. Like he looks real.
I think the closer you get to him, you would be disgusted about how it looks. But to Cat Dog's point, look, it like that interaction, the interaction with that black dude. I mean, look, that could have been scripted. But
yeah, that one probably it. Yeah.
Well, but sometimes you can really tell and it's obvious, but sometimes it's kind of hard to tell. I couldn't really tell there. I mean, so that one could be 50-50, but it's not, it's still funny to me. It's just funny.
If liquor don't kill us, pussy must.
Dude, I think he has the biggest fucking head I've ever seen in my life.
It's giant. It's
He has
giant.
a giant, he looks like Shrek, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah! Woo! Bring on the troops, baby! Oh, that fucker will go. I see. Dan Arthur.
Randy Van Devin.
Dan Arthur. Oh, South Dakota.
Yeah.
I'm South Dakota.
Damn right. Proud to be American.
I think it's fun. I think it's fun.
Yeah,
I think it's fun.
fine.
I think
You
it's
know,
fun.
It's fine. Yeah.
Well, it's fine.
I think,
I think it's pretty fun, man. I think it's fun.
yeah.
Funny. I would like to, however, now do some blue-haired Karens. Now do a blue-haired Karen, or are we just going to make fun of America? You know what I mean?
and well,
I'm not
and then-
outraged, but let's also
Right.
What else can you do? And because this stuff, when you look at business at that level, 163 million views for Eric Kirk. That's
Right.
that's the ceiling of viral is what Druski does with those things. The ceiling, he hits it, and so you just watch the pattern of it. Who's he gonna do next? And it's just like, all right, are we just gonna, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
I want to
yeah.
see it all over. I'm not outraged, but I just like to because I actually think he's a incredible performer. The way that he did Erica Kirk was funny as hell, and the way he did the NASCAR redneck character was funny as hell too. It was awesome. So I'd like to see, because he's a good actor. Let's see you do now. Let's see you do the other side, because I think that'd be refreshing. Just to
Yeah, and the reason I love that take is because it's like, okay, if you're only punching one direction, it becomes less fun over time.
yeah.
Because then it's like, okay, now we see the agenda attached to it. Versus if we're making fun of everybody, then we can all chill the fuck out and have fun.